This is the tutorial that will have everybody shaking in their boots. They moms, they mans. The material speaks for itself. At least I think so. At least that's what they said. You guys know I love makeup, and if you don't know, I love makeup. I've loved it for forever. This makeup tutorial, tried and true products. It can withstand the New York City subway stations. So babes, it's truly it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amaya Priel. If you're not new here, hey babes, hey my loves, let's get right into it. The only thing I have on my face right now is some toner. I use alcohol-free toner. This is the brand that I use. And I like to do my eyebrows before I do anything, specifically because I'm using this pen, Faux Brow pen from L'Oreal, and it mimics like eyebrow hairs. How good this is. Like I said, I like to do this before I do my makeup because I feel like once I add my primer, my sunscreen, the moisturizers, the foundations, like all of those cream and like water bases, oil bases, the eyebrows is wiping off. Literally, I'm usually done with my eyebrows in like less than a minute. Okay, now we're gonna go in and we're gonna prep our skin. I've been using the Supergoop sunscreen. Ladies, put the sunscreen on under your skin. I absolutely love this stuff, especially if you want to look a little bit glowy under your makeup, but not too dewy. Supergoop, you have my heart. Oh, and even on the days where I don't wear that much makeup and like I'll just do like a simple concealer under the eye and a little bronze, and like I'll keep my nose like no makeup, and it's just so cute. This stuff right here too has my heart. I've been using it for the past 2 months, and I like to apply a little bit just to get rid of any Gucci bags I have underneath these eyes. I want to be super gentle underneath your eyes. And this really just helps with a nice base, a smooth under eye. My under eyes are always creasing. This is creasing. Are you applying anything under those eyes? Oh, okay. All right. We're going in with my Danessa Myricks Universal Balm. This stuff is so good, y'all. I mean, if you haven't heard about it, you are clearly Patrick. I like to apply this specifically on my nose and my upper lip and under my eyes, specifically where I know my makeup likes to move the most. I don't really have a problem like right here or right there, but I know underneath them eyes, I know on that nose and that upper lip in this area, that's where my makeup likes to move. And you be eating and you be sweating and you be wearing glasses, like all the things. The hardest part really is making sure you got your skincare down to a T and having them eyebrows. Okay, so lately I have not been wearing foundation. When I do wear foundation, I've been wearing the Makeup Forever. I will link it below with my shade in the specific one. It is so good. It looks like skin, baby. But I have run out of it. So I have been using my 2 NARS concealers as like a foundation. And so I like to use the NARS Creamy Radiant in the color Amande. And I almost do like a spot treatment over where I have any hyperpigmentation, discoloration, a little bit up here. One tip I want to give y'all is pat, buff, don't swipe unless you want it to go away. Pat, buff it in. A lot of these products I'm using today are NARS. I do like NARS. Yeah, your girl is just a NARS girly. We're gonna go in with this Laguana NARS bronzer. So good, so creamy. You could apply it to the back of your hand just to warm up the product and then apply it to your face. Or you could really be like me on most days and just apply it to your face. But we don't want this to look muddy, and so I'm gonna apply it like where I would apply my contour to lift up my face. I'm gonna apply a little bit to my eyes also to lift that up. You see, in that direction. Also in this direction. Apply some to the temples of my forehead to carve them out. Please don't skip this step. Please don't skip this step. I like to do it in these areas. If your face shape is different than mine, you may need to carve your face out a little differently, but for the most part the technique is the same. If you have a more slender face, a more slim face, you probably don't need to bring your contour down like this, okay? Because I have a little bit more of a chunky round up face, I have to kind of do that to kind of mimic the structure of like a bone going this way. But if you don't, just bring it right here, y'all. Just bring it right here, okay? Don't have it too low, don't have it too high. Just keep it right there, like you're mimicking where your bone structures would be if you ain't had that much fat on your face. But if you already don't have that much fat on your face, then you don't have to do that much. Now, I don't do this right here all the time. I don't always contour my nose. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It's up to you. I'm looking bronzed up. I like to blend my bronzer and my concealer at the same time. Concealer that's not too bright and the bronzer that's not too dark. It just, and you use the brush that you mixed your foundation, that you applied your foundation with, cheat coat. So we're gonna use that, bringing it out from right here to right here. We're not gonna bring it out all the way like that because we're gonna blend it out going upwards because we want to lift up everything. You don't have to bring your concealer like completely underneath here. You can blend it up. You literally can blend it up. Apply a little on the bridge of my nose, a little right here. And this is super duper flat if you guys can't see. You want it to be super flat like this so you can actually like carve out your brow so it can look snatched. You can start right here and go this way, or you can start right where the arch is at. It's truly up to you. If you can learn how to do your makeup and do your hair and put you on some press-ons or do you a gel manicure, a gel egg set, you will never look bad. You will never look bad. You'll never have a bad looking day. But also, if you have a kind, pure heart and a great soul, you'll also never have a bad looking day. Because hopefully people can see the beauty that is within you. But if they can't though, they'll see the beauty that's on the outside. And we are gonna just blend it out. We're gonna blend it out. Yeah. If you don't listen to anything I say, also use a 402 brush to blend out your concealer. This is my favorite brush. This is Real Techniques 402. 402 Real Techniques. The concealer has sat for a bit. Now we're gonna blend her out. Again, y'all, pat, don't swipe, please, please. Use a beauty blender if you want, but a sponge is gonna absorb the product. So use a brush, full coverage, full makeup, full face. That girl, exactly. And you can apply upwards. Keep the product in the same area for the most part that it was placed. I'm not telling you to bring the concealer down here, and I ain't telling you to bring it all the way over there. Keep it in the same area that you put it. And I'm bringing it out just a little bit to give that lift. Not too much, but just a little bit. You see how it's like not directly under my eyelid, but I'm gonna bring it up over there. Ooh, this is looking good already. Blending this out. You don't want to bring this too high because then it's gonna accentuate your forehead, especially if you got a larger forehead. You're gonna apply a little bit down here if you want. Like I used to do that, but I don't do it really anymore. For real. Just like a little bit, so everything looks symmetrical. And you could blend this out. If you know you're not that good with the brushes, use a small brush to blend this part out. I'm bringing it in a little bit in the bridge of my nose to the gap to close that gap, because you'll start to naturally see like where I put that bronzer. Now you place that concealer over it. Now it's already given like you contoured your nose. Taking the brush that you use to apply your foundation. Just to blend this all. Make this all look seamless, baby. You want this to all look mad seamless. I've been rocking with Huda for years. I'm gonna blend that out one more time. I'm gonna go in with this right here. It looks dirty. It's not that dirty, y'all. I promise it's not that dirty. I blended it one more time. I'm gonna look like this right now because I don't want it to crease. I'm gonna go in with my powder, back of my hand, and I'm going in for the first set. You see that? That's the first one. So what this does is it just seals the concealer in. like the axis, I'll just go all over my nose. All over my nose. And mind you, it's not that much product on this right here. I just went in that one time and then I used it. So all we're doing right now is we're doing our first set. We're just setting the first. And this is gonna help lock those products in, especially when it's time to sweat and get hot and all the things. Bad together, no Riri. So I'm gonna go in with more of this powder. This time we're gonna actually bake. You wanna see the powder under your eyes. Like, you know, yeah. This is how you want it to look. Yeah. Actually, if I know I'm about to have me a night out, this is the step you want to do. You can apply it right down the middle, and a little bit on that forehead, a little bit on that chin, a little bit down right there. The only places that should be really concentrated like this is really under your eyes and your nose. There's no reason that your forehead got all of that powder. Is no reason. But to each his own. But there's literally no reason. Like, naturally our foreheads are a lot darker than our face. Now I'm gonna go in with the bronzing powder in Laguana 07. This is so good. It reminds me of Fenty Beauty Mocha Mami. I love that also. I absolutely love that. But this is like it's very similar. Amazing pigment, amazing payout. It just looks so good. Oh my god. They have another one that's like a little bit, you know, not as red, but it still has a bronzing moment. And this one I like to use sometimes. This is Laguana 7. For the purpose of me showing you guys, I'm going to show you what it looks like a little bit. Laguana 7. So it's not as reddy as the other one, but it still is really pretty. And sometimes I'll go in with this one, and then I'll go in with the redder one. I'm gonna apply a little bit of Laguana 05, no, Laguana 06, and I'm gonna just contour my nose. Just a little bit, y'all. Not too much, but just a little bit. Bring it from the bridge of my nose all the way to my eyebrows. Cause that's where your natural like shape of like your nose, at least for me, like you can see the bone, is there, y'all. I'm gonna take that other color Laguana and I'm gonna use it to bronze up my face. I'm gonna apply it a little bit higher than I applied that other bronzer, and this is gonna act as like a bronzer but also a little bit like a blush. It's gonna warm you up. It's going to for sure warm you up. You see that? Ooh. Ooh, ooh. And then I love to apply this to my eyes. That's also like my favorite part. And I love using this brush right here. This is a Morphe. I don't know, it doesn't have a number on it, but I really love this. I love this brush for bronzing my face up. Like it's so perfect. It's the perfect amount of fluffiness. This is where I'm using the sweeping motions, because I don't want the product to be super concentrated in one area. I want it to almost be diffused in my, you know, under my eye. Little brush, and I'm gonna just smoke it out on my eyelids. We're gonna move into lips. This is also my favorite time. I'm gonna use this Sephora lip pencil. This is the 8-Hour Colorful Transfer Proof Lip Liner, and this is in the shade Molasses. Other pencil, this is from the Beast Class store, y'all, and the color is terracotta. I've been loving to do this though. Like, I have really been loving to put on 2 lip liners. So a darker lip liner and then a little bit of a lighter lip liner on the outskirts. NARS Smooth Talk. Of how cool toned it is and how sheer it is. Look, I'm a NYX Butter Gloss girl through and through. Like, I'm gonna add that pink right there. We're gonna put on lashes. I personally just really like how they accentuate my eye shape, open up my eyes. They're a little dramatic, but I'm telling you guys about lashes before my camera stopped. I don't know why. I don't know where it stopped, but I think I was telling you guys about lashes. We're such in the era of like clean girl makeup, clean girl aesthetic, which I like sometimes. Don't get me wrong. I will eat up a clean. I will check. Sometimes you gotta pull out the big guns And these lashes, they be doing it for me. They're so cute. Just wait to see how much this changed the look. You can wipe off your under eye. If you have like a round brush, you could even go in with like a powder foundation. If you have one, if you don't, you can just go in with like a round brush. And you can just merge and blend everything together. I would recommend, even if you don't have nothing on the brush, get you a brush like this and just blend everything together. Because the biggest takeaway from a flawless makeup versus an unflawless makeup is that the fact the makeup do not be blended. I want to show y'all, but it's the NARS Orgasm X Cheek Palette. I'm gonna go in and add a little highlighter on the bridge of my nose. I started going back to highlighter again because it's just something about looking like super shiny in the summer that's just so cute to me. It's so cutesy. A little bit, just a little bit. I'm not going too crazy, just a little bit. Here, which I like to do back sometimes again. Sometimes I have to do it, sometimes I don't. So you can add that if you'd like. We're gonna put a little blush on just for the fun of it, just a little bit. The girlies love blush, so we're gonna just put a little bit of blush on, y'all, but not too much. And I just look down into the mirror, look down, open. Literally, it's just literally looking down and opening your eyes and putting the lashes on. That literally looks like a fake. It looks like eyelash extensions. Don't tell me it don't look like eyelash extensions. Like, no, it does. Don't want to hear it. Nah, this is mad good. Yo, what? On the last date that I went on, why would I not do this? Why would I not do this one? Why I didn't pull this card out? Like, what? I mean, the other card didn't decline, but I don't know why I didn't pull this card out. To go in with a little bit of like whatever's on my brush, and I'll just go underneath right here. So what it does is, if like you do come into a situation where your eye is like watery, or you know you're a natural, like, you know you are a person that naturally like has watery eyes and you'll tear up, if you put a little bit of like a brown bronzer right here, it just smokes it out. It gives you more of a sultry, sexy, hot look. And if you do tear up, or if your concealer does come up, nobody would know because it's already dark there because of the like exactly. I'm gonna apply my mascara. I like using this High Sky Maybelline mascara. Bought this stuff on accident and it's so good. This NYX, the face to the glue, and I'm so glad I still got a lot of this stuff left. Thank God. This NYX, the face to glue setting spray, oh man, this is good. With the NARS radiant setting spray, no, the NARS light reflecting setting spray. So I'll do this to seal everything in, because this is a setting spray and this is also a setting spray, but it's also a fixing spray, like a mist. But I like to do this to like set everything in and lock it in. This with the Danessa Myricks with the Huda Beauty powder, I can't whistle for real, but like I'm telling y'all, this is a game changer, okay? Just make sure when you do wear this, you have like a fixing spray on top. Ooh. Here's a close-up. This is one of those looks that you can really like just, you could pull out again and 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 again. That is the ending of this tutorial. I hope and I pray that this was helpful. It was useful. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did filming it. Like, comment, subscribe, all the things. Let me know what you want to see next, and till next time. Bye y'all. Bye y'all, till next time.